This is a top 15 matchup featuring Big Ten versus ACC. Conferences with a long shared history on the hardwood and new-look lineups in football. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. EA Sports College Football Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Hermstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The Seminoles will kick this deep to get us going. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top.
Looking to throw it deep. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. We'll see what he can do with the return. Great move there. He's a dangerous returner. Find a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. He'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help him just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays in 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. To the air, it's Peters. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. And the Noles come to the line in the hurry up. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out to try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. He's hit plays and throws it.
I'm a big fan of the RPO. It is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Almost picked it off, nearly a turnover. You're on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down. drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Seminoles. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. And give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He escapes the pocket.
Come on, y'all.
Makes the catch downfield. Stop out of the 39, but good enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Gain brings the ball to the 39, and it'll be a first down. And the quarterback dropping back. On the run, he'll let it go.
Come on, man.
Receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at 48. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. On the move now. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually,
he's going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Boy, what a play by this safety to kind of sit back and cover two, baiting this quarterback to make the throw. I thought he showed patience and then instincts once the ball's in the air to come up with that interception.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's an out route. The catch made. You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And the Seminoles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He's going to hand this off. They've got him down out near the 40.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Now it's second down. Sticking with the running game. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I'll tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
And run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking for a receiver. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Second down play coming up. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
And now the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring it down. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State was on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. He'll been taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuit.
The Noles are in the red zone. Receiver now before the snap. Hands it off on the counter. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
The defense came out ready to go on that second down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up third down.
The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. You make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14.
Well, they spread this defense all over the field with that 5 wide receiver set. It puts a lot of pressure on the offensive line to give the quarterback enough time, especially on third down. They held out just long enough, and the quarterback makes a great throw for this first down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking right, this one caught. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Yeah.
Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. Touchdown. Florida State.
I had a feeling he was going to do it. I had to do it.
So it's still early, but this offense
Hey.
beginning to build momentum and build.
You look, you run. Hey, I went with it. I said he gonna pick it. He gonna overcommit.
Use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just
I said, oh, he remember this play. I seen you on that cornerback. I said, man, he probably gonna bite on it.
Widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone.
It is
They stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
What a defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air.
Fuck, bro. That's on me, y'all.
This is the 40.
Fuck, I messed that up. God damn it.
Football moves now to the 40.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
Tackle.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. Offense getting closer to the red zone.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Miller. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Throws it to the
Bro,
right.
what the heck?
In the open. He's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, just keep chipping away.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Knowles. He's going to score. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking.
Good shit, boy.
This is his mark there.
Because I couldn't get over them. That's on you.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Out of the gun now on third down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. The shotgun handoff here.
Come on, man. God, I can't. I got my mitts.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
It's Jamison.
Fuck, I'm beating myself. Shit.
All the way to the 41.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wide end. What a catch!
Oh, yeah,
they make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Defense is coming after him. He's going to take off here. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They're continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
And the extra point was up and good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the
Give it to McCall, man.
First play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain.
Oh, come on, man.
Huge gain on the play, but it was a flag down. So we'll have to check that out. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field to 5 wide. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it go quickly.
Come on, man. Fuck.
Intercepted as he throws into double coverage.
Listen.
And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Quick throw to his receiver. The pass is intercepted. Breaks loose at the 40.
Woo, field goal, baby. Let's go. That was a long ass 1 second.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal point.
Come on.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep.
What I should have made in the playoff game, man. Shit.
Should have made it with them.
I missed it. In the same distance.
In the same distance?
Yep, I missed it.
Such a really new.
You know, I think I just, I had to take it.
Get the second half going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep.
Man, stay on your block, bro. Shit.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Hey,
Bro, why is somebody always get hurt, bro?
Running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The player hurt yet. Come on, we got to stay on this
Listen
one.
to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. To the air. It's Peters.
Damn, I didn't even see that thing. Shit.
Tackled inside the 10.
Well. Everything worked to perfection in the first half of this offense, and the defense comes out swinging, clearly listening to the head coach and the defensive coordinator to try to regain some momentum themselves.
And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The incompletion makes it second and 10 from the 38. And throwing again on second and 10. He escapes the pocket. Has the first, still on the move.
Well, this is one of the dangers of playing man-to-man coverage against a quarterback like this. Yeah, they cover everybody down, but without a spy on this quarterback, good job of him recognizing this running lane, just taking off, and with everybody with their backs to the quarterback, he picks up big yards.
And he's brought down, but they wheel backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket.
Come on, man. Go for the ball.
But it's incomplete.
Oh,
well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Looking to the end zone.
What?
Ohio State. Look out. Whole different game now. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. Receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might think about changing up coverage. Right now, it is not working.
I'll give it to that side.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. still punting last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. A handoff to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That pack just has nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. Looking downfield, it's Peters. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And I tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, in Florida State.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Using his legs here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
They'll give it to the back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. The Seminoles are in the red zone. It's a run.
Come on, bro. I held the button. Oh.
Defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play. Bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Big throw caught on the left side. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
They've converted both previous workout attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Dropping back, it's Peters. Moves out of the pocket. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
And he fights into the end zone.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Seminoles. So the offense flexing and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And their first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. 1st down, looking to throw the football.
God damn, boy. Shit.
Incomplete. Took a downfield
Back
shot.
your ass
First
up,
down, but missed it.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Miller. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking for the wide.
Give it here.
His third pick of the day.
Let's go.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? It's a quick grab.
Let's go.
Florida State, still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out.
Get him! Shit.
Oh. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run.
What the fuck y'all didn't get shit?
I
think I have to set a spot.
That's what I love about this guy. He's getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man.
Don't fucking be number 3. Good play, boy.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down. The Buckeyes will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. A running play called on.
Damn!
After picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. 2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it down the right side. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Oh, shit, that nigga ran the lay route. I didn't even see it.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And looking to throw now on 1st down. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? As we break for the quarter, Florida State is on top. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review what we got here. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And he drops back in the gun. Deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Now here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Finds a man on the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
Chris, a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
It's a deep shot right down the middle.
Oh, he caught that bitch. Man, come on, dog.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route.
Check this out. It's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
That nigga back to
He'll make it into the end zone. How about that? A wild, gutsy call. They fake the PAT and get it in for 2. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. And now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line.
Not
much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Trying to find room. It's Washington. As the first down is still going. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job for containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out. But I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense. And eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters.
They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He's got enough room to run. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Leaning on the run game here. Putting through the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Knowles.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point up and good. They stretch the lead to 16 here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Looking to scramble now. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 3-yard line.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's caught. It's They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here.
Get him!
Keep taking those shots downfield.
There you go.
They
Shit.
chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. And they heave it deep downfield.
I know all of it. They tried to do that to that nigga. Shit.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know you're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot was incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Moves out of the pocket.
Got him.
The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Boy, Chris, you just know down by a couple possessions late in this game, they had to be able to deliver here on this 4th down to give themselves a shot. By not getting the first down, this one feels like it's over.
Looking for a gap. It's Gilliam. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Touchdown, Seminoles. They continue to roll up the score.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Johnson. It's a nice gain. Move the football up to the 27.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. The sure hands. It's Roberts. Ball carrier tackled there.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down.
Missed this thing.
It's Johnson. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Man man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
On first down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You hope you make a play or two to give yourself
Try to get them to you,
things
like,
can get better.
they
It's
want
just
them to
been
do
a
it.
disastrous day for the offense.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42.
Man, how the fuck?
Finds his man. It's Roberts. They make the stop after a big game all the way to the 34.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Whatever, too late. Come on, man.
It's complete. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a
too
really
late.
nice gain there. Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to scramble. Breaks through a tackle. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball.
Damn.
Touchdown, Ohio State, as they put 6
Man,
more.
he's always that shit.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous.
And they've got him behind the line. The 2-point try fails, and they can't get any closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.